Ken?
Well, then do so. It is my command. He waves his hand.
Very well, master. I will invest some of my power into this mortal, so that she may carry the ruby blade of Ouijas to our goddess.
Sounds.
It's not Boccob giving you power.
No, it's not. Adam, give Marty $20. I need him to have $20. That's why you're going to give him $20.
It's more like you saying, Adam, give Marty a kidney.
Yeah.
I will have to poke you with my beak. It will be painful.
Whatever it takes.
Then may the power of Arch Mage flow through you.
You plan on being an Arch Mage, right?
Yes.
The power of ancients.
Zagig is just clapping in the background. Deleb is just watching.
The power of the Lord of Magic and the scribe of the gods. The knower of all secrets. The keeper of knowledge and the king of knowledge. Protector of the ancient
There's
realms.
a mighty... It like turns into this ibis like phoenix in front of you. You are tiny amongst it. It and you explodes in a bunch of golden light. You feel yourself going in 1,000 different directions at once. And when you reform, something has changed. That power you've been seeing, that your companions have, it floweth through you. Quintessa Morgaine is then given a very shiny and cold device in her hands as she is receiving this power. And for now, the ruby blade of Ouijas is your mythic link. And you have your first mythic rank given to you by the much diminished god of knowledge named Tolth, who currently serves as the befuddled ancient wizard Boccob's familiar.
Okay.
The ruby blade. Well, first you receive your first your first mythic rank. You've ascended. Second, the ruby blade. The ruby blade allows you to channel both negative and positive energy with your fervor and your channel energy.
Oh.
You also have command undead as a feat at 4 levels higher than whatever level you're at.
Okay.
The ruby blade is a +6 dagger. Because your goddess is a lawful neutral goddess, you can use the dagger and keep your monk damage or your war priest damage or however you increase your base die damage.
Okay.
But using the blade.
That's amazing.
Flurry, flurry.
It is considered a +6 axiomatic dagger.
+6 axiomatic. All right.
And in order to keep the divine connection to gain the negative energy powers, you do have to sacrifice a 6th level spell. The casting of a 6th level spell. It's like a relic.
Okay.
It could be sorcerer or cleric.
Okay, I was just gonna say because I don't have 6.
Yep. And you can make that decision at the beginning of the day if you really needed.
Okay. Alrighty, that's amazing.
The last thing is that what is that feat called? The one that allows you to affect undead with charm spells.
No. That's not it.
Six circle charm spell? What was...
Thanatopic spell? No.
No, I think
it's
that's
on it's on Chaga's sheet. Give me a second.
Okay.
Joggers, where are you? Where are you, bud? A Threnotic. It acts like a greater Threnotic metamagic rod. Which effectively allows you to use charm enchantment on undead. She's a death deity. Now, it is a dagger. This is your divine link, and you're supposed to give it up, which you're like, there's all sorts of questions about, you know, what happens after.
She is a servant of the faith. If she only has power for a little while, she's not going to question it.
Yep. It also shrinks down, so it's appropriately sized for you.
That's awesome.
Toth, like, is lying on the ground after your bestowed mythic power. Deleb picks him up and puts him into a little basket, almost like this has happened many times before. Do not worry, he will recover.
Yes. Yes. Do not worry, he follows my commands,
says Boccob. You definitely know now why he's called the Uncaring.
Yeah. He's a bit of a pain to his people.
There's some panic as there's another attack from the patterns. Boccob angrily strides forth and starts issuing command words, sitting on his seat. And I think it would be a good time for you to leave. You have survived the presence of the uncaring god of magic.
How do I leave?
We will send you back from whence you came.
Yes. Be careful with my power. Should I escape this place, I will come back for it.
I thank you for loaning it to me. I will not fight you for it when you want it back.
Should I not escape, it will provide knowledge.
Thank you for your gift.
Okay. While this is a power that I'm sure Barnabas would love, the free mythic power that that Toth's effectively godly power gives you is that you gain your mythic rank in all knowledge skills.
Yeah. Mind you, Barnabas has that, basically.
Right, but that would, this would stack with other things. You just feel that you know things by holding on to this power.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, with a squawk from T-Bird and a wave of hands of Deleb, and a chuckle that even reverberates into the next room with you from Zegig, you are sent back to the very simple chambers at the edge of the Temple of the Five. The goddess's weapon and Toth's power still in your hands.
Okay. I don't think she's up for actually speaking to any more divine entities, but she will pray to Weejas. My goddess, I have your ruby blade and will bring it to the world. And we'll bring it to Tarak.
Okay.
I will keep it safe.
There is a glowing sparkle of acknowledgement from both the blade and your holy symbol that rise and fall in unison, and you take that as a sign that your goddess heard you.
Okay. Just gives a rap on the door to...
Okay.
let me out. I need to contemplate this.
Clueless guard apparently heard nothing. Doesn't ask you about anything. Just closes the door behind you and escorts you out.
Okay. Gotta make some quick adjustments here on the character sheet.
Sure. You guys go back to your chambers. This is the other... You guys are in your chambers. Agony is there. We should have never given up McCath.
Well, we didn't give up McCath.
We're gonna have to negotiate with these assholes again.
Of course, in a stronger position.
That was quite a battle. Yeah, Val's talking to Brennus. Cog is doing some repairs on something. You are truly a warrior of warriors.
There's... Some people think I'm mad, but we're gonna have to kill some gods, I think, coming up.
Oh, and we've got an Ahmed back. Do we want to restart the call, I guess?
Sure, because it's all sorts of messed up.
Yeah. If one of you guys could restart it, that would be great. Okay. Whew, that was a really fun scene. Normally I don't like gods interacting with mortals, but this campaign, when the mortals are starting to do like 1,000 damage per round,
Well,
yeah, it's okay.
Also, when that god is missing more than a couple of screws, right there, that one's running on fumes.
Yeah, Quintessa got out of there kind of going, oh, magic is in a rough state right now. Hanging on by
You're
a
one
thread.
step away. They're going to be, like, next time you go there, he's going to be smoking reefer and eating Doritos.
In underwear.
In his underwear. It will be the dude Lebowski.
Hey man, you're back.
Magic's just like your opinion, man.
All right. Meanwhile, so Val is like from one warrior to another, going, "I don't know how you fucking did it."
Very sorry, that's child's play. That was like a god baby. Something trying to be one. We need to kill real ones. We already lost some today.
I really need to return to the prince to return this, or to deliver this package and to make my report.
What you got in your report? How do you describe today in your report?
Your band is known.
Hey.
And I will merely state the dry fact that we were able to break the siege here. And that a two-headed dragon by the name of Chillreaver was the one who led such attack. If I am interrogated further, I will have to divulge more details. It is likely that my prince will ask questions about dragons. His family is obsessed with them. Although the ones that I've seen in his stable are quite dumb compared to the ones that we have encountered in the wild.
He's got a stable of dragons?
Yes.
What kind?
Mostly fire-breathing ones, although he does have one of each color of evil dragon.
Is he keeping any goodly dragons around in his stable?
There's
Shady
an
ones?
uncomfortable shift by Val Soren. My master is a collector of all sorts of draconic lore. There is a good chance you will ask me more about what has transpired here.
There's a solution to that, you know. lovely cage. Gilded. The finest snacks.
I do not wish to be a beast, says Valsorin.
I don't think none of us wish to be a beast, to be perfectly honest. Oh, we had a very good day, Mistra. Very good day. There was dragons, and we have a new froggy friend. He's very cold. And Agony is back. He's a little grumpy, but he's back.
He's looking him up and down.
It's Agony of acid now. Yes, black scales. They were red before. You're not crazy.
She's making the clicking sound about the frog. You know that means she wants to be fed.
Oh, It's not an eating frog.
She then goes around the room eating some of the fruits and things that are in the baskets and attacking a tray of sweetmeats.
Imagine seeing a frogman and thinking to yourself, it's some tribal, but he has within him unique spells of at least the sixth circle.
The guard escorts Quintessa back to the chamber where the guests are staying. You know that you'd be able to wander on yourself, like on your own, given that you guys are tasked with hunting down Lennithon. The guard leaves. Like you're not confined to this space, but he just politely escorts you back. Mother, where is the ruby blade?
It's in her hand, like she's holding it tight. Like if she lets it go, everything is lost.
Ooh, you found a shiny thing. How hard is a DC to recognize a god's weapon?
It's an old god. It's not one that's prominent on here, although you do travel with Quintessa, who may have mentioned the ruby blade before. It's probably a DC 28.
Oh,
I imagine her having arguments with Thogrim on a regular basis about why a mage is messing around with cannons and technology.
Yeah.
The ruby blade.
Oh, yeah. And also, Sunny felt the presence as she entered the room.
Valsorin, your mother is special. One of us.
One of us.
She's got... Don't put in your report. She's got a... that's the ruby blade. So Sonny's like looking at Quintessa like it's the first time he's seen Quintessa, and it's sort of like do the once over.
I have been tasked with delivering something to my goddess.
Countess, you notice that Valsorin salutes you. I must return to the Imperial Prince and to the capital to deliver this missive from the Thraxian Council of the Isle of Nephelis. I will also be delivering my report to the Imperial Prince. I should leave immediately.
Yes, my son. She goes up and she hugs him tightly.
Yep.
You be careful.
If Sonny is saying what I think he is saying, such things should not be in his report. Or I should not be in my report.
Oh, I didn't say anything. Too long. Can you plane shift? I can plane shift you away. And you...
I do not know how long I'll be gone.
You'll be back when you're back. Just be careful.
Send me a message before you go to another world.
Of course.
I will likely need permission to accompany you there. Besides, we'll also need permission to use the Song Gate.
Yes.
He made the assumption you guys are going to go through the official ways of getting to Tarak. There might be other ways of getting there.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe not. Yeah.
Okay. Val, before you spill the beans about what this special thing is, he leaves. You hear him talk to the guards. I'm ready to depart now. Please bring me to a wizard that can send me to the Imperial capital.
Brennos is going to give Valsorin a Dwarf Bane weapon augment crystal.
What is this?
If you need to use it, you'll know when you need to use it when you need to use it. It's been in my safekeeping. Dwarves don't like it.
He nods.
If you misuse it, I'll come find you.
He seems uncertain about it. You know that he summons his blade from shadow stuff and fights with it, but he does carry like physical backup weapons, and I'm just going to mark down that it.
I'm dropping on the sheet right now.
Okay, cool.
It's under the weapons.
He nods. He carefully he actually takes out a small piece of cloth, wraps it up in it, and sticks it away, and then is escorted by guards to go find a wizard to send him off. What do you got there, princess? Says Hackney.
It's Countess.
He doesn't know you very well, but he's like looking over your shoulders. You're holding on to this red shiny.
That is the ruby dagger of Ouijas.
Oh my goodness! I can see why Barnabas hates you sometimes. I just met him, and he's clearly not to be trusted.
I've been traveling with these folk for quite some time.
You've been traveling with an Asmodean. You worship Tiamat, do you not?
Yes.
Did you see why I might not trust you?
This is her world, after all. He smiles at Sunny.
Well, Sonny nods to that. Yeah, he's not wrong.
Only because the Imperium decided not to hunt your kind to extinction.
She's feisty.
She's got some kick in her.
The distinction is this. I'm their friend, and I'm not part of this silly cult.
The fact that they seem to have some sort of regard for you is the reason I've chosen not to turn you to ash. I will continue to watch you. Perhaps you'll change my mind. Perhaps I'll turn you to ash.
Look at us all being friends together. Somebody's gonna just like step in and like put an arm around me.
Like, looking back and forth, can tell that there's tension rising. Agony's like grins, but it's all clenched teeth and clenched dragon teeth, and a little bit of acid drool dripping from his.
She just
from his
met
lip.
this guy. She's
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
I'm certain you'll be on some wonderfully interesting undead transformation before we know it. Don't worry, it'll be just as weird as the rest of us.
why would you say that?
Well, in most of the paintings, Ouijas is either like a beautiful young lady or like a skeleton. You know?
Why does that immediately mean that I have to be an undead?
But you have a dagger, and you're closer to a skeleton than, you know.
No,
All
I
of us are
don't.
3 years old.
It looks sharp. says Agony.
Right, so it's kind of little. I thought God's weapon would be bigger than that. Does it grew?
Probably in the hands of the goddess.
We're gonna go find the goddess. You find the goddess, don't you?
Yes, I'm going to find the goddess at some point.
Right, so we'll help you find your goddess, but you gotta help me with my god problem. I got 2 god problems, so maybe I might have to help you with that whole thing, but I've got a couple of problems with gods. And I do need help with that, and I'm assuming you need help with that. So, yeah.
Bad things are happening to the gods of magic. And I met some of them.
Looking, ooh, were they nice?
They were 2 of them were nice.
I like magic.
Yes, so do they, and apparently magic and the weave is the only thing keeping the prime material plane and, well, other planes from destruction at the hands of creatures from beyond. Perhaps this is a Barnabas question. Sonny, do you know anything about this?
About creatures from beyond and the destruction of the planes?
The gods.
There are multiple creatures from beyond which are attacking the graciousness, which is Volcanica, which is supporting you all right now. There's
Creatures,
beyond, many types of beyond.
creatures from beyond creation.
The fucking Gith are beyond creation.
No,
No, they're created.
these are things that were. I get the sense that they are from before creation and left outside of it. Speaking, do you know anything about seals? 9 seals of creation?
Knowledge. Planes?
Yeah,
Maybe?
DC 100.
Alright. We'll see. If I roll badly, I will start talking like I know. I'm going to roll a d20, and if it's a low number, I'm going to start talking like I know something. I haven't the faintest. Rolled a 19. I know enough to know I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
I got a 50 or whatever.
Well,
Like it's,
well, is it a 50? 50 might.
it's sorry, I get a 44. It's not 50. It's 44.
It's a metaphor for, if you were to believe this creation myth, that various creator deities made the rules of the multiverse. And the metaphor is that they're seals or tablets or, like, the rules
There's
are
like
written
an
down
old
somewhere.
story about it.
Yeah.
There's 9 seals that hold creation together, like packs. Or they might be physical things, they might be stories, they might be principles, they might be philosophies. They could be, you know, hopes and dreams, or the old wives' tales. You know, old drunkard's tales in the back of a bar.
It's kind of like us in the modern day talking about the Big Bang. It's like, well, there's some eggheads out there that have some good
Here's
ideas
what
about
we
it, but
think,
here's what
yeah.
we think, and there's a bunch of different opposing views, and then this one's wrapped in, well, it's all wrapped in religion, and different religions think about different things when it comes to the creation of the world versus the multiverse. But this one might be a theory around the multiverse, like how did everything happen? How did the heavens get created and the hells and all that stuff? So 44 is enough to you kind of like
There's a theory. There's a topic of study out there.
Yep.
That people do on this stuff.
Yep, and it largely from the mortal perspective is all philosophical. Like how do
Yeah.
you go and verify this?
I need to meditate and pray.
Oh, so what can you do with that? What was it? Do you? What is it? Sharp?
It looks sharp.
It's sharp, yes.
Do you like steal souls with it or something?
No, I
Can we
Most
trap a
of-
lich in it?
not to the best of my knowledge.
It
Are you able to fight properly with
it
it?
is made out of
Gem?
solid ruby. Like just the ruby itself and the way it's crafted, you could sell
Yeah.
this for like 100,000 gold pieces or more.
Oh, we probably could put a dragon in there. A Draco Lich could probably get soul sucked in there if we used it as a material component for a spell.
Well, that's not out of the question, really.
I mean, we're talking about trying to trap a Lich as well as a Demi Lich or Draco Lich. Both of those, I think, would be fire offerings to Weejass.
Agony was tense for just a moment when you were talking about trapping a dragon soul in there, but he loosened up and you're like, oh, it's the Draco Lich general thing. Okay.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
He's now fighting Miss. He's now playing with Mister like a string of sausage that Mister's trying to eat all of it, and he's grabbing a piece off of it.
So, hey. So, Cog,
Yes. Yes, Brand.
what are you trying to do? You're trying to, like, avenge the Gith or something, eh?
Stop the Githyanki. They kill worlds.
Did
They
you
take what they want.
Did you and Slake hunt down those wizards yet?
No, we're still on that. And then we're going to turn Slake back into a dwarf with magic.
You need him to agree to it.
Quintessa just stops for a second. I don't know that you are, Sonny. I just really don't.
Renos bites his tongue. Magic can solve any problem. So how was the weave? What did she say?
Well, the weave, as described, I didn't meet the weave itself. I did see signs of the pattern in the weave, and it's apparently attacking the old gods in its own way. They described it as a force, as not so much as an entity.
Quintessa,
And they
you
are
see that Sunny does wear a holy symbol of the pattern in the weave.
See how stabby this is.
Oh no, I'm under attack. I'm being repressed.
For
At
all of
this
Sunny's
rate,
kookiness, he's already like chosen the new gods over the old.
Yep.
Oh. Well,
In
Yes.
fact, when you look at his pattern now, you actually see it slightly shift, and you know to look away. Like,
Oh shit. Okay.
gives you the oogie boogies. Oh,
it's slightly mesmerizing, but you're on to it. Like you know.
I know. You selling poison pills, Sonny.
I would not. I mean, maybe I would, but I wouldn't sell them. I'd give them away.
There's this infinite movement and inevitability that is like starting to sink in when you think about the topic, Quintessa. Like if these great deities of magic are threatened by it.
Everything's written by. But at the same time, if the deities who created the rules for magic disappear, does that mean there are no more rules to magic under the pattern in the weave, or does the pattern in the weave have its own rules because it is a pattern?
Pattern is right in the. I was going to say pattern is right in the name.
It's a good question that only probably a few have posed, given your experience.
All right, so we are supposed to stop a war, which we kind of done. Except we are supposed to bring the lady back who's trapped in the ice cube because a fucking dragon put her in some weird ice cube thingy.
She's a self-proclaimed sage in dragon kind.
Right.
She's more of a thief of many things draconic, the more I think about it.
Right, so
And she likely played a part in the cult finding their Drakhorn, maybe. I'm not sure.
What are you thinking? 10 years penance? 10 years as a fluffy bunny?
Agony shrugs.
That might be too harsh. Is it too harsh?
She deserves some sort of punishment, I suppose, for leaving Langdodrossa and I in that horrible place. At the mercy of these fucking angels.
So, we've got Langdodrossa, we got to find our blue dragon, that prick. And we need to find some way to get a, what, you said 9 or something? We need a freedom. And we need an Arch Mage to cast it or something. So do we know an Arch Mage that owes us a favor?
That owes us a favor?
I know one who doesn't owe us a favor yet, but will owe us a favor.
Who's that?
Agony chortles a little bit at that. Sort of a hiss.
The genie in the plane of fire. One second.
Jamala?
Jamola. Yes. Once we free her from her ill-guided wish, she should have the magical potency to do this.
I don't know who you're talking about, but sure.
Elemental plane of fire, genies, big fucking carpet over a forest fire is very strange.
Sounds wonderful, or at least maybe.
You would have liked it there before.
He's looking at his scales.
when you apotheosis into it, give it. Imagine a forest fire creating acid rain.
Seems like I missed a lot.
Well, you missed things, and there's other things that were kind of, you missed the sewer fights. Those were fucking disgusting. Bug guts everywhere. Anyway. So, hunt the dragon, free the lady for information so that we knew where to go to the next stop. When are we declaring that we beat Fancy Pants?
What?
Well, Fancy Pants went the other way, and they were saying that they could do theirs faster. They went the other place.
It doesn't matter. We need to wait for your items, don't we?
Hey. We got time to look around. I mean, for fighting the dragon, I'd rather not be naked. I mean, the robe is... I mean, it is a robe. It's not naked, but it's, like, way less protective.
Yeah, it does mean that while you're hunting this dragon, you don't have whatever those items are that are being crafted. Just
Yeah, the bracers and the my armor is a
Kind of important.
Well,
And it
but
was-
is it really? Things kick my ass
Oh,
pretty good.
oh no, Cog's amulet and natural armor +3. Yeah, okay.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Brados loses 14 AC for missing full plate, but
Yep.
that's bad. But
That's very bad.
is it really though?
Against a dragon.
Everything get
Against a dragon.
he
I
maxes
think-
AC out at like 42 versus you guys with like 65.
Yeah.
All right, are you guys going to start to try to track down the dragon?
I think so. Do we have any? We've got 8th circle spell people, right? 8th circle spell divine casters, or
Not.
or wizard.
No.
What do you? Are you a hierophant or an archmage?
I don't have 8 circle spells.
You don't have 8th circle spells,
I'm 15th level sorcerer.
but but wizards are better.
7th.
No, they're not.
But they're better.
But
All right.
they're not. But they're not.
Confused. So agony is also a sorcerer.
Yep.
Yep. He did take the any spell power, I believe.
You've all failed me. All right.
He did take Wild Arcana, so he can conjure
So-
standard
so
spells, but up to
Thogrim or
7th level.
Widget would have been able to just like discern location and just be done with it. Like, oh, he's over there.
Yeah. So there are several methods. Brute force would be to go out looking for him.
Yeah,
There might be
this
other
is-
brute force methods.
well, we've got divination and we've got scrying, and we've also got Legadrasa in a bin. So if they can give us, if Legadrasa has anything of his friends, we can use that to make a scrying far more potent.
Okay, so what's your
Sunny's
approach?
solution is to scry because he's Sunny and he
Alright.
likes to scry.
Well, apparently the people of Nephelis like their mirrors because there is a mirror in the.
Unfortunately,
In the chamber.
Sunny's scrying doesn't work in mirrors because he's a druid. He needs
Okay.
a bucket of water, so he needs a punch bowl.
Quintessa will scry.
Okay.
Regular scry or greater scry?
She can greater scry because she's now mythic.
Cool.
All right. Give me a D4.
Okay. Three.
And then, what is the DC of your?
7th level spell, so
Seen the creature?
I've seen the creature. The base DC is 27.
Okay. The first scry doesn't work for whatever reason.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys try a little bit later.
We're just going to...
Half an hour later, you try it again. It just seems to be not working. On the third try, about 3 hours later,
We'll be spacing them out.
there is a. The first 2 times seem like they were blocked, and on the third try, you almost got it, but you get the sense that he resisted. Is there an SR check on Scry as well?
I don't know offhand.
Yes, there is.
Okay. That needs to be rolled.
$21.
And then give me a spellcraft check. You guys can put your heads together for the attempts that just for what you've gathered after 3 hours of scrying.
21.
Are you taking the lead, or are you
Sunny's...
Oh,
leading,
Sunny
but
takes the
Okay.
lead.
57 on the
50
spellcraft check.
57, 59
AIDS,
with
some-
Quintessa, 61 Cog? All right. The first 2 times, Sunny, you get the sense that he's in a mage's private sanctum.
Mhm.
And then the third time, you
Cog aids.
you think that the dragon's natural immunity to magic blocked it.
Might have blocked it.
With the 20, that was your 21
Yeah,
was your.
That's a very crap.
That
Yeah.
was a shit roll for the.
You're not very good at piercing protection. Your spell might have been blocked by, the dragon's scale.
Yeah, it wasn't even. It made its will save yet. It was the natural.
Well, for piercing
resistance of magic.
protections, for piercing, you need something sharp. Pulls out a dagger like this.
Does that mean it's hiding in a place?
You want me to pierce its magical protections with a scrying spell with a blade?
Well, what does your
What does it do? What does your blade do?
maybe she doesn't want to talk about what a blade does.
Interesting. All right, fair enough.
Could be a private thing. Does it talk to you? Mine talks to me.
Mine does not speak to me.
You hear that?
Cog's like,
I hear it.
Cog's like, tink tink. Hello.
Your blade doesn't say anything.
All right.
You can make the mithril tracery that is a manifestation of the processor that is your mythic power kind of like glow if you want, but
Okay, so yeah, Sunny's much more likely to do well on the check, just because of he rolls twice, so he always rolls twice when.
Oh, fuck, I forgot. It should have been 23, but that probably still isn't.
That's
it still didn't get past its SR. You got the sense that its scales are blocking it. But
Okay,
now that you
Sunny-
know that
Sunny-
it's no longer right this second.
So Sunny's going to be using greater scrying because it's a standard action to cast.
Okay,
Like, so we're just going to
Ah,
blast some of those out. They don't take an hour.
sure.
First one, we'll use a charge from our magic piercing gemstone. To number 2020 plus 19, I think.
You have succeeded.
31.
31 makes it. The 21 wouldn't have. And a 32 on the save.
Sunny's DC is
Did you get a bonus from the gem?
the gem.
Hmm?
I need something from the dragon. Sunny's DC is 28.
Okay.
Okay. I think we just do it again.
you're not very good at getting through spells.
No. I got through the resistance. It made a save. Don't we have fingernails or something for this? Usually fingernails are so much better. The number 20 plus 19. 39 on Christ. See, just potency. Pure potency. Fuck. Alright, I've got
So you are good at getting through the scales and the magical immunity. It's just your magic is too weak for its mind.
No. That's not the case. That's not the case. Okay, I'll do one more.
Mr. pulls at your robes and taps the water.
29.
Oh, 29 makes it.
Hey, all right. Save yourself a bitch.
The 27 also would have made it.
Okay. Yeah.
You find its DC, you find its SR. 33.
Jesus Christ. Roll.
You use a mythic point, dude.
Do what?
Wouldn't it increase the DC?
Well, if I use a mythic point, I will increase the DC of the spell by 1.
And now the guy who's asleep.
All right. So these are like you're just blasting away with spells.
There's 24 circles of spells.
Mistress now washing herself in the basin with the water.
All right, I'm going to try one more time. She's going to start with a sure casting.
Are you casting? Wait a second. Are you doing things in a
Mythically?
mythically, are you doing divine or
No, it's
Arcane.
arcane.
you're doing arcane? Okay, because he could aid you in your SR check if it was divine.
No, it's,
And you guys are ticking off spells.
So yeah, so,
I'm taking off mythic points. So
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
the
Sonny was
first
ticking
is
off-
mythic, and she's like, "Fuck those points. I don't need
See
them."
it.
Matt's cheering you guys on.
Hey, Matt.
Do you have any point? Oh, there's no need for
No,
that.
All right, plus 17 plus
Matt,
double check.
make it work.
There is Adam's sitting on a single fortune point, by the way. Just
All right, SR 41.
Oh, Matt's giving you a hero point. How are you spending the hero point? Are you going to make it roll twice or add 8?
Make it roll twice.
If there's a make it roll twice for
Oh wait,
for
can
this
you
situation.
add?
Oh, no,
can
wait.
You add?
Are
You
taking
can't
that
add
away
to your
from me now?
DC.
No, you can't.
You can only make it roll
All right,
twice.
I'm
that's the only
going to
thing you
stick the hero point against Mark for future.
Thank you, Matt.
Because it doesn't, you can't affect it that way. What's the DC?
The DC is the base DC is 27. We don't have anything.
Yeah, you don't have anything that augments.
No.
37.
You guys aren't very good at this, are you? I mean, you did get a boost, I can see, but you're still not very good. That's unfortunate.
I would hit you if I could.
I most definitely can because I can see his shield spell's not up.
So you all have met the subject because you saw the halfling when you were
Yes.
when you were in the trapped area. Do you want me to try? Says Agony.
Have at it.
You traveled with him. What are you just standing around for? Come on.
I don't have anything of him, but I can attempt this. I did work with him for a bit. So is Agony on the you know the subject well? It's not you've met, like it's more than.
Come on.
I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give it a -2. Basically, he's somewhere in between. Like
They
he knows the
adventured
dragon
together.
well.
He's heard him poo.
Okay, sure, sure. -5.
I don't know some of the dudes at work that well. I have heard them boo just from,
All right, Agony does have 6 level spells. This is the day after the fight, so all of his spells are recharged as a sorcerer. He does not know Greater Scrying as a spell, so these are mythic points that he's burning to do this.
+2 to caster level.
Yep. I'm just checking his feats. It's been a while for Agony. He doesn't have any of the spell penetrations. No.
Does he have sure casting?
He
It's a first level spell.
does. Yes. So he'll burn a first level spell and a mythic point. Where am I keeping track of Agony's mythic? Northern Band. Combat sheet. There we go. Mythic Power 1 and one of his first level spells done. And it's at a -5. So first he needs to break the SR. Mythic casting for mages adds 2, right?
Yes.
He rolls an @1. He will burn another mythic point. He will burn a mythic point to boost that. He does it. All right, that's 3 mythic points.
Oh, Sunny will aid your casting. I should
Oh,
read
sorry.
that whole note.
Sure casting would have given him +5 to that.
+5, yeah.
So he only needs to burn 2 mythic points the second time. And how are you aiding?
Caster support. As a
Okay.
divine strategist, I can use aid another to assist a divine caster's spell casting, caster level for concentration checks or caster level checks.
Okay.
Which I believe
The aid still wouldn't have got him close. He would have had to burn a mythic
Yeah,
point anyway.
yeah.
So he burned 2 mythic points to
For
do it.
arcane casters, it's half the bonus.
Okay.
So,
Lennithon saving throw. Will save is plus 21 minus 5 because Agony has adventured with him. 30.
that's not.
That guy's rolling well.
Well, he hasn't rolled under a 10 yet.
Agony's DC is
Maybe you need an
26.
Arch Mage, like Fulgrim, perhaps. He's quite good at this, I heard.
Ugh. This bastard's wily.
Well, there's more than one way to deal with this type of shite.
Fine.
Why don't we send him a nightmare?
Well, why
One-
don't you cast
one
it
more
while he's
time.
asleep? Why don't you
So-
cast it while he's sleeping?
With your aid, and then he'll burn 2 mythic points. Now's the time to attack Agony. There we go.
I told you, do it when he's asleep. I was right.
Shut it, Ken.
He spins his hat and dances around. Can't touch me.
Okay. You guys are seeing the spell concentrate on a massive barrel. You know, like those sideways barrels that they actually brew things in. There's one barrel and then a second barrel, and all you're seeing is like a second barrel just next to it. All you're seeing is one big barrel.
Polymorph?
It looks like it's well, the barrel's like 15 feet long. It isn't in like a kitchen area. You get the sense that there's people doing stuff and preparing.
Okay. So we're gonna call over go get a god.
God, all right.
Well, someone, you know, Mina would be nice, you know.
Whoever I can find.
All right, but bring someone who knows the place. We're gonna basically what is this? We're gonna force the angels to watch the dragon for hours until we can figure out where the hell he hides. We're gonna watch his day.
Okay, give me a d6. 6, he's doing something interesting. 1, he's doing something very mundane.
2.
Okay, it's just the spell is focused on this giant barrel.
Okay, I believe we'll have this. He used a mythic point to cast it, so I think this spell will run for 17 hours.
Yep. So you guys are all watching. Cog goes dashing out of the room. He eventually, a guard is the first one. You're pretty sure this guard was keeping tabs on your movements anyways. From afar, from a respectful distance, but it did approach you when it saw you running out. Is everything all right?
Yes, we actually need you to help us with a spell. Quickly, we're trying to find where this dragon is. We finally scried on him. Quick, this way.
Okay.
Don't use the word finally in front of the god.
Come.
Do you know where that is? Where would there be very large barrels?
It looks like
Clearly or
it's,
something.
it does look like it's in the brewery.
Let's
Howdy.
see.
The-
Cog drinks his mutagen.
The guard
Just in
seems
case.
confused for a moment, but it's in one of the chambers beneath the brewery. They are stored rooms as well as food preparation
Okay.
kitchens.
I think Brenos and Cog are gonna. You coming, princess? I think we're gonna we'll do a telepathic bond and we'll send some goods out to see if we can flush the dragon out.
Right. Let's drink. Hold on. Give me a minute.
We'll just because if we think we know where it is, we can chase it out and see where it goes.
Do you want to kill him?
Well, we want Agony to keep scrying.
That's right. He's going to concentrate on the scry.
Well, do you want him dead?
No. Just
Fine.
asleep.
Fine.
Hey, just very, very sleepy.
Fine,
really very sleepy.
Knock all of his little fangs out.
The guard is willing to take you to the brewery.
Okay, we are going to hook ourselves up with a telepathic bond first.
The brewery was attacked a number of times, says the guard.
Does
Communal. We'll put up a communal protection from evil, communal resist energy, electricity. It's a blue dragon, right? Yes, I'm not
Yep.
wrong on that. Yeah.
Yeah, these are the right things to do. Brennos will put up a sea invisibility.
Oh right, here we go.
Yes.
Can you center us on the map that you are gonna want us to
We're
use?
just right here. We're right here.
All right. So Cog's gonna put some spells up. By some spells, I mean.
Okay. So
Hey, do we have a Good Hope?
We don't have a bard.
Well, shit.
So
Barskin, Mutagen, Long
many of
Arms,
us are going?
Shield, Vine Strike, Scene Viz.
there's three of us. There's three of us trying to flush out the dragon.
All right. So Quintessa will throw out 3 greater heroism. So
Oh.
none of us will be running from a dragon either.
If it goes boo.
Yeah.
Okay. Sunny will stay with Agony. And will so I don't have a telepathic bond prepared. Agony, do you have that on your spell list or?
Give me a second.
See invisibility is a good idea. Echo location's a good idea.
5th level, right? Telepathic bond. He knows that one. He can.
Okay, yeah, if you could whip one of those off, that would be
See,
helpful.
Heroism, Mark?
Greater heroism.
Greater
It's a
heroism.
it's a +4 to hit.
And
save.
immunity to fear.
And immunity to fear.
Sunny is going to give you. What do you want?
Marking off all the spells.
Okay.
Prefer freedom of movement or like an airwalk or something else?
For whom?
Freedom of movement?
For who?
Oh, for yourself.
Oh, she can do her own freedom of movement.
Okay. All right. What's your friend's favorite tricks, Agony? Spell wise.
He spends a lot of time as a halfling.
Does he like fireballs, lightning bolts, charming people,
I think he's an
tentacles?
I think he's an illusionist.
Um,
Aside from being a very large, scary dragon.
he's also a caster, right? Is either of you want some SR?
I won't say no.
All right.
Quintessa will put up a barks. Sorry, haste.
You get a spell resistance
Oh, we're
potion.
gonna give Breno some mage armor. Cover up your shame.
Mage armor.
And we're gonna give him a bark skin because he needs any other shit he can get.
Brandis, you'll get one as well. An SR potion. So SR is 27.
Okay. Right now, you're just trying to
Use it right before the fight. Minutes. 15 minutes.
you're just trying to flush him out. If he goes to ground somewhere, we can get him again. As far as we know, he can't teleport. Go team.
Right. Will one of you provide a haste when we're closer?
Yes, I can do that.
Checking.
Brenno's, should he put keen on his sword?
Of course he should.
Excuse me.
Put him into keen on his
All right.
sword. Just,
You guys, there's 3 of us, right?
Yep.
We each get a protection from energy.
It's the guard. The guard says there is a hole. It was one of the barrels at the back of the room. You get the sense it's like some sort of tavern / brewery. You can smell the hops and the and like spilled beer and maybe some tobacco smoke and like sweat, like all the smells of a tavern. You do hear some people talking low, like talking quietly in the tavern, the clinking of earthware. The guard steps in, goes and sits down warily, and talks to another guard that's actually off duty.
okay, we're gonna go. He said to the basement, right? So we're gonna.
No,
go
these things in the back are the barrels.
Okay. So you're in the right room? Okay, when you come into the view, we're going to tell you you're in the right place. We don't see you yet in the telepathic dog.
Okay, so when you guys were walking down there, it was like a 10-minute walk. For some reason, it's still on a barrel, and you're seeing a barrel next to it on one side and not a barrel on the other side.
It's either on the leftmost or the rightmost. Not sure which.
Okay, the door is only slightly ajar. You guys are looking inside. How are you entering the tavern?
Cog's gonna use his dimensional hop.
You don't have your thing.
I don't have my thing anymore. Shit.
You gave it away like a sucker fish.
I am a lawful character, and I had given my word.
Well,
Lawful stupid, but hey.
okay, I think we're going to.
Quintessa just walks in.
I think it's cast. Yeah, we're gonna. I think we're walking in. I don't know if we're gonna cast haste. I think we're just tootling in.
Like when we get to the point where it's like, I think it's that barrel. Haste goes up. Like,
All right. So where do you get in about 6 seconds of non-hurried movement? Blazing with spells.
Where are the barrels? Is it these 3?
Yep. All right. So you notice that this barrel in the back. This barrel in the back has a sign posted up front that it says like out of order.
Okay.
There visibly doesn't appear to be anything wrong with it, though.
Well, there's about to be a big ass hole in it. So
All right.
After you, Brennus.
Let's roll initiative, I think.
Yeah.
I declare war on this barrel.
Lennithon. He sees you guys. You guys all have a +4 to your initiative, or is that not?
Yes,
Everybody, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let me roll some random numbers. Oh no. Oops. I need some more random numbers. Not enough.
He's just whispering to you. Is he disguised as a barrel?
I think it's in the barrel.
He's in the barrel.
He's gonna look like a little fucker.
Okay, I'm gonna include Agony and Sunny on the initiative because they're actually watching.
We were watching. Yep.
Yep.
It'd be cool if you can cast spells through that.
All right. So
Like
the
pure spells.
initiative happened somewhere around here when there was a clear path that you could see you quite clearly. You're all approaching in this group. There's spells running. Cog, what are you doing?
I'm readying.
None of us have bluff.
no, none of us. We're all like eyeballing. It's not. Yeah, let's get
You're
it.
doing the Euro walk.
Um,
or in his case, the the villain walk, the slow villain walk.
Yeah. Cog gets to do something, huh?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Okay, he runs up to it. It's
Okay.
one move.
You run up to the barrel.
He's readying to friggin' punch something.
Okay, what spells do you have running that help you see?
See invis.
Okay, you don't see anything invisible. Branos.
Can I will to disbelieve that this barrel is his actual barrel, and it could be a really good illusion?
Okay. So you're going to spend an action to believe this barrel?
Yeah. So a move, action. Still have my ready to hit. Yeah. We'll save. Save that as well. Like, is this mind affecting enchantment?
Nope.
Ooh, +2 racial illusion.
It's not enchantment.
20, but illusion. If illusion. +22. Shit. $34.
Yeah, you see all sorts of splintered wood and like an extra spigot laying on the ground in the corner, and this barrel's full of holes.
Do I see a little dude?
And you've got see invisibility up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little halfling sitting at the back of the sitting at the back of the inside of the barrel. Give me his token. He's standing up and he's quite aware that you're
Johnny!
that you're doing this. His ready to action goes off. No, wait. He knew that something was up. I think he's standing up. He does have a wand in his hand.
I moved. I did an action. I see him.
Yep.
Oh, we can see you, Cog.
He's in here.
So, like outside the barrel, will disbelieve an illusion, or
On your turn.
Oh, so-
Because these people are about as subtle as a shotgun to the face.
Yeah, he made the barrel look like it was perfectly fine, and it was just hiding in it.
Let's see. Can I?
So you moved. You used an action to disbelieve.
Use an action. I get up to him. I get up to him to here, and then I'm gonna use a key. Hello, key point. Bam.
Dragon Slayers.
Yes, I remember you quite well,
I'm amazed you're even talking to him. Congratulations.
bastard.
And you're punching him?
Oh yeah. Stunning fist. Does this count as a flurry? Or no, I move.
You can move flurry, and the first one can be a stunning fist.
No, I already took an action.
He's using a key point for an extra attack.
Oh, yeah.
God, flurry on this bastard. Okay, that's fine.
Things I know about playing Mr. G, your AC is bad when you're a human man.
Okay, so it's
Yeah, you get +4 size and +4 dex and
One.
-16 natural. Some shit like that.
Yep, you gotta take precautions.
Oh,
7. We don't have good hope.
It wouldn't stack anyway.
Yeah.
You got a +4 from greater heroism to hit.
3. Okie dokie.
Doogie diggy. All right.
Sorry, it took a second. Just had to do some math.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and quivering palm.
Hey.
The death one?
Yeah. Damn it! 34.
Has he gone in initiative, Pip, yet?
No.
Okay, so he's flat-footed.
Yeah, and he doesn't have enough levels to compete with a 15th level, effectively rogue. So
That only applies for flanking.
okay.
So if he has uncanny dodge, then he's not flat-footed. He would just be the mythic thing. He'd still have his AC. Like he keeps his AC.
If he's not mythic, he takes my
Sneak attack anyway.
sneak attack.
Give me a second.
We're all very excited.
Is he flat-footed?
He doesn't have uncanny dodge. He's a level or two away from that. Shit.
Okay, so Medusa strike.
Why did I show up?
Flat-footed.
49.
Medusa strike grants you an extra attack.
Yep.
Right.
Well, 2. But
Two
we'll do the other one.
2, and these are both sneak attacks because he's flat-footed.
So my initial attack, my Medusa strike, but I can't. We said you can't do my second Medusa strike.
No.
Yeah. So 2 attacks, quivering palm. If he takes damage, the DC is 22 for that puppy.
The quivering palm's on the
And-
first strike.
Yeah, quivering palm and stunning fist. Does 34 hit? I mean.
34 hits. You know what? He's going to take his immediate action with his rod, and he turns ethereal.
We can't see in the scrying. Can we?
Long enough to dodge a blow or confound a spell, he reappears very
Ethereal
quickly,
stepped. Yep.
and he's used one of his charges from his rod-like device that he's holding in his hand. He looks surprised that you're hitting him. So he didn't want to get the quivering palm, but you do hit him with
You
the
passed him with the next one.
with the Medusa strike, because Medusa strike applies to flat-footed foes. Is that it?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
he's one action less, so he's used up his draconic action for the next round.
All right, let's do some damage to this puppy.
Slap him.
The fuck?
He's scrambling out of the way.
And you want him alive, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does he take cold damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so cold vine. Okay, there we go. Bloop. Bloop. 1, 2, 3.
Give him a titty twister. Just give him a...
Yeah, it's gonna sting. Let's put it that way. So, oh my God, 77.
77 damage is a lot of damage.
He is. So I need
A reflex save?
yeah, reflex save for vine strike, and he takes 2 strength damage.
Ooh, that's not good. There's
Probably
his
harsh
reflex
when he's
save.
in a halfling form.
Yep. It's 2 strength. He turned back as you clocked him in the throat.
No, Mr. G was strong as balls. He was like 32 straight.
Yep. All right. So that was Cog's turn, surprising the dragon. It looked like you're stepping on, like he was having something to eat. Like he nipped some food and
He stole some food.
He stole some food and he was sitting in the barrel just eating. There might be a few things that he's stolen. Like it looks like he's been looting pocket change and pilfering and.
He's a kleptomaniac because he's stealing a bunch of shit that he shouldn't be stealing.
Brenos.
All right.
Cog went into the barrel. You can't see where he is. And
He's
you-
right here!
And you heard Sonny say something about "we see you," and then "oh no, now we don't."
No, we don't see you anymore. Okay, Brenos is.
It's just an illusion. Just walk through the place I went in.
Legs aren't that long. Wee little. Don't let anybody let you tell you got wee legs. All right, so Brenos is going to.
Yeah, they could hold whole events in this massive hall.
Yeah, this place is big.
Yeah.
That's not. That's like,
People drinking their beers and eating their food, and looking over at the three of you rushing in and attacking
okay, so
a barrel.
Brenos is going to judge. I don't even know if we need to judge. We're going to judge. Sorry, I apologize for. I'm going to delay until the haste
Okay, Quintessa.
because I was told there'd be haste.
Yeah, but well, okay, yeah. All right.
I don't know if you don't haste, that's fine too. You'll be like, oh.
Okay, here's what she's gonna do. She is going to fly
I go here, can I still get you?
So right now you can't see into the barrel. It looks like a barrel. You did see Cog go through, like jump through the barrel and into it.
All right, fuck it. We'll do the haste. Should move there and cast haste.
Okay.
I can't see cogs. So.
Or you cast haste and then move
Yeah,
forward.
either.
Yeah. All right. Haste at 15th level.
Yep.
Bernos.
Okay, I'm going to.
And then you also have a readied, I think, because you've got an
Give
extra
a haste
action as a
attack.
haste.
The haste
Yeah.
attack. All right, we are going to move forward. Rawr, I am Brenos. We're going to disbelieve because people are talking about illusions. He was illusion guy.
Okay. +4. Cog's really jumpy. You could have just jumped behind the barrel. Like you could have blinked and he would have been behind.
Yeah, well, but he's not supposed to be blinking, or he's jumping. Sorry, he's hopping. He's not supposed to dimensional hop. I'm not raging, although raging would actually help my will save, but that's fine. I'm so mad it doesn't exist. 32. On the
Yeah,
will save.
you see the barrel has seen better days and it's hollow and you can see Cog inside of it punching somebody at the back of it.
Okay.
You've got the invisibility up, I'm assuming?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna basically
Are you flying or moving?
moving.
Okay, this
So-
is difficult terrain to climb into the barrel.
Okay, that's fine. I've got 30 more feet at the end
Okay.
of the body. Okay. I will spend an action to.
He's like scrambling away, trying to get away from Cog. He's got this weird metal rod in his hands. It's like smoking mist out of the side of it.
Okay, I will try to give him a little bit of the old spankaroony. We're going to give him a little whack. We're just going to touch him up lightly. We will take a penalty to do non-lethal.
Okay, -4.
-4.
Looks like Cog gave him a good punch already in the jaw.
Just in case. AC 45.
Yeah, even though you're using the flat of your blade, there's an angry growl from the blade, and you hit him hard. Work! He doesn't seem to be able to use this rod. He tries to block with it instead, but
All right.
work! People are getting. You hear all the benches. People are getting up now, and you've disturbed their meal.
That's unfortunate for them. All right. It doesn't do a super huge amount of damage because I didn't really buff anything, but it's okay. 49 non-lethal damage,
Phew.
and then I will attempt to intimidate him.
All right.
I am not raging, so it's only 44 plus.
Did he seize 35?
4. Right, so 35, I want 55. I get it. He needs to make a will save or be frightened. Okay, he's not frightened, but he is shaken for like 6 rounds.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't think that this is the place to be. All right. Agony. Where are they?
Oh, I think
Illusions.
It's probably. They did say he was illusionist. You said he was illusionist. It might be an illusion. Try to disbelieve.
Okay. So will save with a +4. Agony just sees through it. There they are. They're inside the barrel. It's got holes in it. There is a hole, like kind of a crack along the top where it kind of fell in. You get the sense like some big giant with an axe like just chopped up one of the barrels. Maybe to drink out of or to Agony is still maintaining the spell. Looks like they got this. Lennithon.
How you doing, buddy?
Quick draws a wand. No, he doesn't need a wand. He can cast this defensively. He's casting a 4th level spell, and you notice that he is touching a mirrory thing that he's got wrapped around one of his belt. Or
that would be very useful for the not dying portion of the game.
Yep. However, dragon sorcerers don't have the best
caster levels.
Yeah. The DC of casting this defensively would be 23. He rolls a nat 1.
Ooh. Looks like there's a problem.
Shit. Yeah, between you waving your swords around, he tries to cast it. There's like almost the dimension door that gets him, but you ended up pushing him away from the magic. He rolls, and he used up his immediate action to ether step, so he has his last single action left. He's going to use
Does he enter a stance?
No.
Cool.
He has the ability to create water as a move action. As a 20th level caster, create water.
So it creates a couple of gallons of water.
This would be 40 gallons of water is probably not enough to fill the barrel. These barrels are huge, so he's not going to do that. He's going to wash you guys away, but no, it's not big enough.
If he was fighting the Fae, do get him to go for a ride.
Okay, as a free action, there's 2 of him. And they both 5-foot step outside the barrel.
Okay. Oh, he's outside the barrel. I can see him. He stepped outside.
There's 2 of them.
One of them's fake. I recognize that as the illusionist power.
Okay. They're not in the same square.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay, and that's his turn. Wanting to get away. Sunny.
I'm going to, what am I looking at? What am so I'll take an action to disbelieve the barrel?
Well, now you can see them because the sensor has followed them outside of the barrel. But
I'm still going to disbelieve the barrel as natural.
Sure.
But I'm going to think about them.
Yep.
What are they? What is that? What did he do? Why is there 2?
Okay, the first thing is a will save for the barrel. Second thing is a knowledge arcana.
We'll save for the barrel. Sunny's got a very good will save. Watch me fail this. 39. Barrel is actually brokey. Okay, is it arcana or spellcraft?
It's arcana for this one.
Okay. 43.
Blue dragons of a certain age can, as free actions, create mirages that function like a project image spell.
Can I look at project image?
Yep. You also know they can use their breath weapons through project image.
Ooh.
He's using it really close together to try to confuse the 2 warriors that are trying to beat the crap out of him.
Oh, watch it. It can breathe through that image. Might even be able to cast spells through it.